This is a survival exploration game set in a frozen world, where your only hope for survival is a customizable train. Unlike typical survival games, where you build a static base, your train serves as both your home and transport, letting you explore this frozen wasteland, while managing resources and uncovering what happened to this world. Now about how it actually plays. You wake up in a frozen lab with no memories, just a power suit keeping you warm. Following some train tracks, you find your first station, where the game teaches you the basics. You've got three main things to watch: health, stamina, and your suit's power level, which keeps you from freezing to death. In the first station, you pretty much learn how the game flows. You explore buildings, find materials and blueprints, and there are these log entries that tell bits of the story. You'll find things like batteries, energy drinks for your stamina, tech scrap, all the basic stuff you need to start building and surviving. The station has these friendly drones called scrappers that automatically collect materials for you. They go out, gather scrap, and bring it back to these collection points. You can also follow them to find more resources. The game's inventory system lets you carry a decent amount, but if you overload yourself, you can't jump or run. Building your train starts simple. Of course, you need an engine, control panels, and screens to manage power and movement. The train actually hovers slightly when powered, which is a neat touch. But the real building comes after you reach the second station. This is where you unlock walls, windows, and other structural pieces that are very much important to protect yourself from storms. When it comes to power management, you start with basic batteries, but can soon upgrade to solar panels, which of course don't work during storms. Dynamos you have to crank manually, and eventually even fission reactors. But the reactor stuff can get complicated, because you have to deal with radiation and waste. The building system itself is pretty flexible. You can place modules pretty much wherever you want, and they have also added this sticker system for customization. Each module affects your train differently. For example, more weight means slower acceleration, and the way you arrange things affects heat distribution. Combat becomes important later, once you start facing these drones that try to attack your train. You can build different weapons like turrets and this new rapid burst weapon that uses train power instead of ammo. The world itself has these intense storms that affect visibility and temperature significantly. During storms, your train slows down due to wind resistance. Each station you find has its own challenges and layout. Some have multiple buildings to explore, control centers you need to power up, and various encrypted storage rooms. You will find fabricators that let you craft more advanced materials and items. The stations are also where you unlock new blueprints for train modules. The game is gonna be in early access and will receive regular updates with new features. They have already added stuff like fall damage, module deterioration, and the new blueprint system, where you can choose what to unlock instead of random discoveries. They are planning multiple chapters, each with different environments like frozen lakes, jungles, caves, and abandoned cities. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.